Turning to local courts, Hillsborough voters will choose 2 new judges next month. These races sit near the bottom of the ballot. They're nonpartisan, rarely covered, and often left blank by the voters. But the judges elected will decide cases that affect people's lives for years. Dan has written the guide to who's running. Dan, tell us about Group 7 and Group 13.
Well, Group 7 is Sarah Peacock and Louis Aguila. They're both experienced attorneys. Louis Aguila is a prosecutor, career prosecutor who worked in the Hillsborough State Attorney's Office and now works for the Florida Attorney General's Office. Sarah Peacock is an insurance attorney. She's also the daughter of Judge Emily Peacock and Mike Peacock, who's a very well-known defense lawyer. Group 13 is Nina McGuckin-Alvarez and Jim Wimsatt, both people who practice in kind of the family realm and also both very well-regarded attorneys.
And the other local race that we are looking at, and this one is getting plenty of attention, the St. Petersburg race for mayor. Incumbent Ken Welch is seeking a second term. He faces City Council member Brandy Gabbard, a former Governor Charlie Crist, former Fire Chief Jim Large, former NAACP President Maria Scruggs, and the Civic Association leader Kevin Batdorf. If no one clears 50% of the vote, the top 2 candidates will meet again in November. Mitch Perry has been following this race. Mitch, how do you see this?
Well, Ken Welch is fighting for his political life right now. Maybe he would have. It would have been easier for Ken Welch if Charlie Crist hadn't gotten the race. The fact that he's a former governor. I mean, he brings a certain celebrity factor to it. Just a lot of experience. Also, some people haven't had enough of Charlie Crist. But look, he's really going hard. Charlie Crist has raised a lot of money. He's got ads running on social media and on television in St. Petersburg every day. And the question is, will those two be the men, that Welch and Crist, move on to November? Will Charlie Crist get 50%? I think there's some people who think that might actually happen on August 18th. I don't know about that, but I think that it's really made it hard for some of those other candidates because Crist is like this, this major element that just kind of interfered with Ken Welch trying to go on for 4 more years.
And it's something that we will certainly continue to follow.